Boom, and we are live. Welcome to another episode of Cooking It with Ide. I feel like my stream is a little delayed for some reason, but that's all good. I'll complain later. I was supposed to be on here at 3 p.m. It is 3:15. It's been a little bit of a long day. I got some new equipment in here. Today is the battle of the French fries. The air fryer versus the deep fryers. So this was my boyfriend's idea. He loves papas and he's been wanting me to make papas. And so he's like, you should do the air fryer versus the deep fryer. Me personally, my bet is on my deep fryer. I've never used an air fryer. I actually just picked this up so I could do this test and see what fries come out better. I normally cheat and I go and I buy the fries that are the frozen fries at the market. And I just said, I'm craving that nostalgic, like, hamburger spot across the street from my middle school where I would get a bag of French fries for $1 and I was happy as hell. So I'm trying to relive those moments today. And what I did is that I cut up my papas and then soaked them in water. You guys can't really see it. I let a lot of the water out already. They've been soaking for over an hour and I cut them up. So some pieces are bigger than others. Like this wasn't a successful cut here. You guys could see how uneven that is. But the trick is to leave, after you peel them, you just leave the bottoms on them. So you have some of that skin on there for you. I already started with the Ninja air fryer. This is what I'm trying. They did not pay me for this. I'm very skeptical about an air fryer. I see everybody hyped on them, but not I. And this deep fryer is already ready. So, oops, I'm getting messages. Let me put this down. It's my friend Karina hitting me up. I then put them on this little baking sheet that has like a rack, and then I put the napkin. Y'all know I love using napkins. And I did this to the ones that I put on the air fryer, so I just squeezed them to get that water out of them. They've been draining for a while now, so hopefully I got the water out. So I'm going to give them enough space in this basket. And my oil here is about, why doesn't it say ready? Or, that's weird. And this doesn't feel hot. What is going on? Yo, are you on? What's going on here? What is happening? Why isn't the light on? Oh no, is this not going to work? Well, the air fryer is done, but is this connected? You're connected. What's going on with you today? Oh shoot, did I do this wrong? Hold on. Boom. I think I fixed it, y'all. Oh. We got a light and I saved my papas. This basket was about to flip. Thank God it wasn't in the oil because I would have been burnt. So yeah, I'm gonna finish. Putting. You gotta make sure that you set up your machines here properly, or they don't function. I didn't have the air fryer on right, so it wasn't on. I mean the deep fryer. I'm tripping. Look at this fat ass papa right here. She thick. She's so thick. I don't know what's gonna happen to her, but she's gonna go in there. I'm trying to do enough so some of these papas have space. I think that this is enough. Boom. That's fair game, right? That's fair game, y'all. I really thought, oh, well, they're going in now. This is gonna be a disaster. It didn't say ready and I put it in. That might not be a good thing. It could be a good thing. I don't know. Maybe it's going to accidentally cause the... Maybe I'm going to get that double fry effect. You know, when they double fry them? So those are in there. They're going to take some time because this entire time I thought I was heating up my deep fryer, and apparently I wasn't. So we do have the Ninja ones that are ready. Oh my God, what the hell is this? What is this? I don't even want to show you guys. I don't even want to show you guys. Has anybody made fries in an air fryer before? This is my first time ever using an air fryer. The instructions said to put these in here at 390 and put them in there for 20 to 25 minutes. I did 20 minutes and they're done. And I just want to say, this looks crazy. Look, they do not look good at all. What are these? Does somebody know what happened? What happened to them? I'm not eating this. I don't even... Can somebody tell me what happened here? I am utterly confused right now. Well, these fries don't even deserve to go in a brown bag. What is happening? Disaster. Something always happens to me in the kitchen. Like, I really try to prepare, and apparently I didn't have this thing on. So now it's going to take forever and a day to heat up. Can you be ready like in soon? Like, what is happening? This sucks. Maybe I'm going to take you guys out so you're not just chilling in the... Maybe that's a good thing. They'll be fine. This is embarrassing. These, I wish you guys could really, do you see this? What is happening? Why do they look like this? I'm not even going to put these in. I'm just going to throw these away. What did I do wrong? Now, this is the secret. You get you some seasoning salt. And this is just like in the hood. Now, if the fries are good, a little seasoning salt is all they need, and they don't need ketchup. I do like ketchup and ranch, but this came off of the papa. This is the papa skin. Look how this looks. Look at this. This is the papa skin. This should look like a leaf. Well, still waiting for my deep fryer to warm up, and I have my air fryer papas in here. I'm gonna put this, just leave my little sad papa fry bag to the side, and I'm gonna say hi to everybody else that's in here. Thank you guys for watching. While we wait for my deep fryer to be ready. So annoying. Man, maybe it's not any of my machines. Maybe it's just me. Like, I'm disappointed right now. Anyway, let's see who's in here. From Chicago, for Chicago. Oh, my loyal from Chicago, for Chicago. What is your real name? He said, good afternoon, Aide. My vote goes for the deep fryer. Have you ever used a deep fryer? I'm going to know, because I clearly didn't do this right. This is Edgar, says, great save. Yeah, it was my deep fryer over here, and it was sticking out just as it is, and my elbow went over it, and my papas almost came out, but they didn't because I saved it. So I agree with you, Edgar. Brooke B says, those are the papa logs. Those are papa logs. I could build a whole cabin out of my papa logs. You ain't even lying. From Chicago for Chicago again. Next time we could do wings air fryer versus deep fryer. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I bought both of these machines with the goal of taking them back. The deep fryer I kept because I just picked up this Ninja, and by the looks of it, I'm gonna take it back. Like I ain't trying to keep it. Are those chip strips? D says, happy Friday. Happy Friday, D. Thank you for being in here. And from Chicago for Chicago says his real name is Luis. Hola, Luis. Buenas tardes. Mucho gusto. I am still waiting for this deep fryer to be ready so we can conduct this papa fry. This is the battle of the papas, and I feel bad now because I already messed these up. These are from the air fryer. And I'm waiting to see if somebody knows why they came out the way they came out. I have more papas, but I don't know if I want to do that. Like, air fryers are supposed to be good for you, allegedly. Shada Che says, blessings on blessings. What up? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I guess I'm going to talk to you guys about life and some real things that are going on right now. Unfortunately, this morning we all received the news that DMX passed away, and my heart was really, really gripped, along with many people that were affected by hearing that news. The blessing that I find in death is that I had the opportunity to meet him, and this is just with anyone, right? Is remembering those people for who they were when they were alive, and also giving them their flowers while you can, no matter who it is. Like, you really have to appreciate the people that matter in your life, and really just thank them, you know? This was back in 2017. I had found out that we were going to be interviewing DMX, and I was so hyped, man. I think it's such a blessing to be able to grow up during the era of hip hop that I grew up. I consider myself the middle child, just like J. Cole raps about it, being the middle child of hip hop. And I just feel like it was the golden era of hip hop, and there was just so much good music coming out of there. And for many of you that don't know, I lost my mom when I was 13 years old. And those were some very, 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 very dark times and trying times for me. And in those dark days, what helped me get through was listening to Slippin' and a lot of Tupac. A lot of music was just helping me through these times. And I just vividly remember listening to Slippin' and what that did for me. Just the storytelling, the vulnerability in that song that DMX is opening up about his life and his struggles. And I was just like, damn, like, I am going to be that seed that gets through, that succeeds with a little bit, you know? And he gave me hope. He inspired me. And when he came into the neighborhood, I was able to thank him off mic, and a little bit on mic, but off mic, our conversation was dope. And I just remember that he smiled when I told him that that song got me through. And I thanked him for putting it out in the world and opening up and being so vulnerable, and how much I appreciated his lyrics and his storytelling, because not everybody has that ability. And I also told him that I was part of the Rough Riders in my middle school. During that time, the Survivor was a huge show that was going on, and my middle school decided to do some type of competition. So it was like the entire middle school was just in different groups, and you had to come up with your own group name. And of course, I named my group the Rough Riders, and we were like, for real with it. Like, we got spray painted t-shirts that said Rough Riders. Some of us couldn't afford it, so we would just get like Sharpies and carve out the R for Rough Riders. And it was dope. It was dope to be able to share that time with him and just get him to smile about it. And I think the bigger conversation here is about addiction. When we interviewed him, that was in 2017, and that was a time where he was sober, and we talked about that and, you know, his struggle and his journey with it. And man, I don't know how many of you have been personally touched or affected by addiction. I don't know, maybe you're watching and you are somebody that struggles with addiction. And I feel like a lot of people, the first reaction in dealing with somebody with an addiction is to judge, make fun of, or criticize, which is what I hear most of the time, you know. And as somebody who is dealing with a brother that deals with addiction, I'm telling you guys that it is absolutely heartbreaking and devastating. My heart right now is like pumping, and I'm doing my best not to cry right now. But it is a serious matter. It really, really is. And my heart goes out to anyone that is dealing with addiction, to anyone that has a family member or a friend that deals with addiction, because you all understand and know how ugly addiction is. Drugs aren't a joke. They just aren't. So this isn't like my dare intervention, but I just really wish that people would realize how much drugs truly affect people, and they destroy lives. And as I'm speaking to you guys, I try to find like the solution to what that is. Like, how do you help somebody that's an addict? You know, how does an addict quit their addiction? How do they stop? You know, because it's always easy to be like, oh, just stop. But when you're not in that person's shoes, you don't realize, you know, that's why it's called an addiction. You know, they're addicted to this thing that they can't let go of. And there's people that have been able to be sober and quit their addiction. And I think that that's amazing. Like, look at Eminem. But there's other people that don't get that chance. You know, they don't meet that moment. And for me, what I just try to do, and I've tried so hard, is just to show my brother support. There's times where I've had to walk away and give him that tough love, because I've tried every single thing. I've tried everything with him. And it sucks because it's like, I know that that's not my brother. I know that these are like drugs. But it has to be within that person to ultimately take that journey to leave the drugs. And it's a hard journey, because I've seen over a decade of what it's done to my brother. I just keep praying that one day he will change, and he'll be strong enough. I pray for everybody out there with an addiction, and anybody, again, with a family member or a loved one, a friend that is dealing with an addiction. And I know it's hard. So just wanted to talk about that. Sorry that I got into that while I was waiting for this to get hot. Putting the fries down because apparently they're ready, which is weird. I heard this go off, but they're not sizzling. So this is I'm just gonna have to let them sizzle. This is so weird. I don't know what is going on with my deep fryer today. I might have to take it back to Target after all, huh? Hopefully I'm still within the time. But yeah, sorry for talking about this, you guys. I didn't mean to make it heavy, but it was on my mind. And, you know, I've seen a lot of people that are now saying good things about DMX, people that I saw judging him. And that's why I wanted to talk about that. Like, that includes the homeless people on the streets, where I've seen people like, oh, they're on drugs, they're drug addicts. So it's like all of a sudden it means that what? They don't deserve empathy, they don't deserve kindness. Like, they're humans, and humans make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are drugs and falling into them. And I wanted to take this time because I would just want to remind everybody how important it is to appreciate people while they're alive, and support them however you can if they really mean something to you. Because life can change in the blink of an eye. You know, I am so lucky and so blessed every single day that I wake up. You know, no matter what the situation is, no matter what I'm going through, I thank the Lord that I get to wake up, to see another day, to breathe. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and maybe open up the floor, see what you guys have to say. If you guys have any questions, you guys want to talk about something. Dee says, you're especially appreciated for speaking on this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate that. We got some prayer hands from Luis. Did you cover the air fryer fries with oil? Maybe that's why they dried up like that. Oh, I did not. Was I supposed to? I didn't read anywhere that I was supposed to cover them with foil, and I don't have foil. You're just giving your blessings. Thank you. Mari says, don't apologize. Thank you, Mari. I think the ones that air fryer might have needed a little bit more coating of oil. And Shadache says, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I have some more papas. Maybe I can, we're going to try this again. You guys want me to coat the papas in oil? Should I try that? Should I try that? Like, what should I do here? I should have already been done with this episode. Let's do another one. Okay, let's see. So these are, I'm going to give them 10 minutes. They're in the deep fryer. Deep fryer is doing its thing finally. Here are my other papitas. I have some more over here. So we're going to give the air fryer a second chance because everybody thinks it's my fault. So I'm going to coat them lightly with some oil and see. I read it. The whole point of the Ninja, isn't it supposed to be that you're not using oil? Like, isn't that the whole thing of this? It's going to be healthier for you. So now you're telling me to coat them in oil? I don't know why I'm patting them dry if I'm putting oil on them. Let's see. This is ghetto. I'm going to pour this oil right over this because I'm not planning to air dry anymore. And this is all the oil I have left from, this is a gallon of oil that I had to use for this deep fryer. Yes, coat them with olive oil. Oh, okay, fine. I won't use this one. All right, so we're going to put the temperature at 390 and it's set at air frying. And I'm going to just drizzle these with some olive oil so they don't dry up. But it says it's going to take 20 minutes. I don't got 20 minutes for these. I've already been on here forever. Okay, so they are not dripping with oil, but they're just, you know, shiny. They're coated. Okay, now my hands are hella oily. Now we're going to put these in here. They have enough space so they're not crowded. This thing says 20 minutes. That's a long time. This air fryer should be taking less than that. All right, start. It makes noises. All right, we're gonna move this over here. We're letting those, I'm gonna try the first batch. Oh, that's trash. I just bit it and threw it back in there. I know you guys saw that. These papas taste old as hell. And that's from the first try of the air fryer. So they clearly lost the battle. I'm gonna wait like, ooh, they're smoking. I know you guys saw that smoke. I'm giving them a little shake. They're not even brown yet. They're still pale like me. Trying to get them brown. Let's see. Apparently, they coat them with oil. I've done it before in the air fryer, but they coat it with oil. Just make them, okay, I followed those instructions, D. That's the point. It's so weird, but the recipe book came with my air fryer. It says, same thing, coat with oil. Huh. Honestly, though, when I made them, they weren't the best. They felt kind of like they were stale. Yes, that's how these taste. I'm going to throw them in the trash because this is, I don't like it. They taste like cardboard. I've never ate cardboard before, but that's what it tastes like. That's what I'm imagining cardboard tastes like. I need some water. Hold on. I feel personally attacked. As soon as these fries are done, I'm going to throw them in the brown bag. I'm going to add some seasoning, and it's a wrap. The air fryer lost. Ay, Dios mío. Qué nasty. I'm moving these around. They're still looking pale. I'm going to have to try this again on a different day. Apparently, I don't know how to use my machines. Let's see. Who else is still in here? I want to know. D, she said, yeah, laughing my ass off. If you want to try and save them, you could try to put some seasoning on them and put them on the toaster oven to crisp. D, there ain't no saving these. These, they're not savable. They already have seasoning salt on them, and they still taste like just trash. I'm gonna try to grab the one all the way at the bottom. I keep eating them because I'm hungry. Look at all that seasoning. That is the weirdest taste. Now I'm eating cardboard with seasoning on it. I want to show you guys. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell? What am I supposed to do with this? I'm hungry. I really wanted some ghetto fries. That's what I call them because I'm telling you guys, there was a burger shop right across the street, a small little burger joint across the street from my middle school, and we were baby kids, so we made a hole in our fence so we could escape, and we would cross the street and go get us our fries during lunch and then come back in school with our brown bag of fries. And they put them in the brown bag and just put some seasoning salt and the most delicious thing. And that's what I want. I need that. These are still pale. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know how to make fries. I mean, I looked at recipes. They've been soaking in water. They've been in their bath. And they just tripping. Mari says, have a good weekend, day, and everyone. Thank you, Mari. You as well. Enjoy your day. Look at everybody is Mari, you spelled my name right the first time. This is how you spell my name. Boom. That's how you spell my name, you guys. It's Ayydee. I'll show you guys here. I just use IDAY so people know how to pronounce it, and also because nobody is going to remember how to spell my name properly. So I just went with something on my Instagram and social media that would be easy to remember, I day all day. And when I was in middle school, my friends would always call me I day all day. So yeah, I just used it that way. This is smelling funny. This is taking forever. They both lose. Okay, these are getting brown now. Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to let them stay in there a little bit longer because I want them brown. You know, like at fast food restaurants, they like double fry them. We're going to give them like 5 more minutes and then we're going to take them out. But yeah, I love me the deep fryer. The thing that I hate about the deep fryer is, like I was telling you guys, this takes a whole gallon to get it up to the right line for it to be deep frying. And that's a lot of oil. And what I do is that I just let it sit, and because I'm Mexican as hell, we recycle our oil. This isn't a recycle one because the last one I couldn't save because I didn't leave the lid on it, lid on it, and I have a bunch of little flies from my like gnats from all my plants in my house, and they all took a dip and then they didn't make it, and I was like, I'm not saving this oil. But today what I plan to do is put the cover on it because I need to let it cool down, and then I recycle it. You know, I use like what is that? Not a filter, this thing right here. What is this called? This thing. One of these, with a little bit bigger. I put a napkin so it can catch all like the other little stuff and it really get clean oil, and I reuse it. That's what I do. D says, loving this update of having the comments pop up like this. I see you putting in that work. Thank you, D. It actually has always been there. I used to do it before and then I just stopped. But if you guys like that, I'll keep doing it. I'm down with that. Brooke B says, it's called a colandera. Yes, it is. En español sí me recuerdo y en inglés se me olvidó. Nettie Charisse. You have a glow. Are you pregnant? Don't have to answer. Why is everybody saying I'm pregnant? Because I look fat? I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant, you guys. If I was pregnant, I would tell you guys. I'm not pregnant. Look, no pregnancy, okay? I'm just fat, and also I'm wearing this big ass comfortable Bob Marley t-shirt because I feel like being comfortable. But I'm not pregnant. Thank you for the glow, though. I appreciate that part. Let's see. A strainer drainer. Thank you for reminding me, D. You're on point today. Matthew Loster says, happy Friday. Looking good. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you. Nelson Garcia says, San Pedro. San Pedro in the house. What up? I grew up going to San Pedro every single weekend at the Portugal, and I'm so sad that the Portugal has changed completely. Oh shoot, my fries are gonna burn. Let me take these babies out. We're here chit-chatting away. They finally look brown, at least where I wanted them. We're gonna let them drip the oil a little bit because I don't want them too oily. I'm going to let them keep some of their oil. I'm going to double brown bag this because I have a feeling these are going to be super oily. I don't know, you guys. I don't know about my papas. I'm still laughing at the person that asked me if I was pregnant. Hilarious. Am I getting fat, you guys? My whole life I've struggled with being skinny. No, it's because you have a glow to you. Don't look fat at all. I'm like, what is it? No babies, y'all. I'm on the birth control pill. I can't be having no quarantine baby. And I ain't got no job. What am I going to be doing with the baby with no job? That unemployment check, let me tell you, that unemployment check don't even cover half of my rent. Imagínate con un bebé. Ay, no. Okay, so here are my fries. They're nice and brown. That's what I want them to look like. So I'm going to put them in here. If I'm shouting, it's because this Ninja is super loud. Oh, shoot. They don't feel crispy. Why aren't they crispy? They feel soggy. Should I put them back in there? What am I supposed to do, you guys? They feel soggy. You think the air fryer fries are ready? No, they're not. They look pale still. They look different than the first time. What should I do? I'm gonna put them in here again. They feel soggy. They can't be soggy. I feel like I'm working at McDonald's or something. Yo, my respect goes out to anybody that works at McDonald's that has to do this. We're gonna leave them for like 3 more minutes. And then the final one is gonna have to come out. They weren't crispy. Okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna leave a little bit of that oil on them because I want them to have the seasoning on them. Put it in there. Fell on my counter. It's hot. Okay, now weirdly enough, they do feel crispier. That's so weird. Okay. Get your seasoning salt. It's a lot. Shake it up. Put a little bit. Ooh, I put a lot. Okay, we're gonna stop these. These should be ready too. Ooh, they're hard. Why are they so hard now? Okay, so here are my papas from the deep fryer. We are gonna get I'm going to disconnect my deep fryer so it's not still going. I'm now going to get these out. These are my papas from the air fryer. I'm going to put them in this paper bag. And I'm going to give them some seasoning. This is the second round. Okay, now what I'm going to do is move them around like this. I'm going to close my eyes. And now I am going to... Okay, well, that's cheating, actually, because I can feel the difference. I couldn't do it. I wanted to just close my eyes and grab a bag randomly, but I can feel that this is the double and this is the single. So whatever, we're just going to be honest. We are going to try the deep fryer one first, okay? Ha! Mmm. All right, you guys. I'm pretty sure we have a clear winner. Bomb. I am reminiscing. I put a lot of seasoning on these suckers. They're hot as hell. Those are bomb. They're super hot. Here is the second batch of the air fryer. These I coated with a little bit of olive oil as suggested by some of you. Let's see what they like. They taste dry. Hot. I don't know. The air fryer gives them this cardboard taste. Hot. All right. I burned my tongue. Damn, that was hot. So the winner is the deep fryer. They are crispier. They're not dry inside. They don't taste like cardboard. It's really hot still. I keep burning my mouth. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I did want to show you guys something that I found. We were talking about DMX earlier. I had my instant camera. It was not an actual Polaroid, but it's the Fujifilm. The day that he was coming in, and I remember I wanted to take one with him, and he did. And this is his signature. He wrote that on there, and I wrote the beginning of Slippin' on the back, which says, "To live is to suffer, and to survive is to find the meaning of suffering in it." And I dated that, and that was November 14th, 2017. Thank you guys once again for watching and being a part of my support group. I appreciate you guys. I hope that one day I get the show on a network. And I will always thank my loyal watchers. I would say listeners. I'm so used to that, but you guys are now watching me and listening to me. So thank you guys so much. Again, my heart and condolences go out to DMX's loved ones, his children and his friends, his family, and anybody out there that is suffering from an addiction, and anyone that is affected by a loved one that is going through an addiction. You guys keep your head up. Remember, be nice to people. Enjoy every single moment that you have, and appreciate those that are around you while you have them, because life can change in a second. You guys, please be safe. Enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. I also want to let you guys know that starting next week, I'm going to be doing my lives now on Tuesdays and Thursdays. To be honest, completely raw with you guys, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, it's just a lot. I do everything by myself. Even like if I have a guest, like I do the booking, the lighting, all of my prep, everything is me. And it just takes a lot out of me sometimes, and I'm not always there. So, I think that it's important for me to keep a little bit of my sanity and take some time for myself. So I'm only going to be on here Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you guys have any recipe suggestions or anybody that you want to see on here, please DM me with your recipes. Let me know what you want me to try, and keep praying for me. And hopefully one day this show is going to be on a network. Keep crossing my fingers, praying, and that I can continue to do what I love. But yeah. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I hear my neighbors stomping like vacas, and it's time for me to get out of this apartment because they're about to drive me crazy. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye. I'm leaving because my hair is getting ugly. Oh, I'm going to just put this comment up. I'll put it out there to manifest it. You will have your own show one day. To stay safe. Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm praying, and keeping my fingers crossed prayerly because this is praying. Bye, you guys. Where my pop?